Nau mai anō ki Warrant of Fitness. Te hōtaka e āta titiro ana ki ngā kaupapa o te hauora o te tangata. E pēnei ana taku kōrero ki a koutou. Whakaarohia tērā ko te tuwhekete mo te pai o tō waka, anei, tirohia ēnei kaupapa e pānei ki te tuwhekete o te hauora o tō tinana. Ko David Jansen tōku ingoa, tāhuta Māori. Mā taki mai ki tēnei kaupapa.
Kua hōhā koe ki nei momo mea ki runga paua ka whakaata.
Where have you been?
Ka mutu, kua hōhā hoki mata.
Where have you been? What sort of time?
Look, I've just been so tired. I've just been so tired.
Ia rā, ia rā, ia rā.
Oh, you're useless.
What is that? Huh?
Oh, you know.
I'll really give you something to cry about, one.
Me pēhea te nui o te patu whānau, kātahi ka whai huarahi hei whakatika. Ko te huinga o te mataku me te whakamā ngā kaupapa ngā whakahere, noho wahangu ai ahakoa kua patua e o rātau hoa. He mataku nei ka kohurutia e o rātau hoa mehe mea ka wehe, he whakamā mehe mea kai te mōhi o ngā tāngata ki nei āhuatanga.
Everything was rosy and fine in the beginning. We were going to get married, and then things were different. He became demanding, didn't want me going out with friends from law school. There was a lot of psychological stuff, you know, it was just like hitting me hard mentally. He did a lot of standover tactics, threatening. Sometimes before I used to get up to go to school or to go to lectures, would be fighting before I'd leave. And so, you know, and I'd be aching because I'd have bruises on my arm, and I'd cover it and go into class and just go into lectures and made it look like that I was fine.
Ko tēnei kaupapa mahi tuki no tangata, kaore he mahi anake, he mea anake. Tēnei kaupapa, tēnei take hara, e porohita o ngā kaupapa, o ngā mea. E toko rima ngā mea o tēnei porohita. Te mea tuatahi, ka timata te patunga i ngā tangata, ki ērā tangata, a mutu i tērā patunga, ka huri i te mea tuarua, ka timata ai ngā kōrero aroha, ngā kōrero pai, ki tōna horangatira, ki ona tamariki, ngā kōrero pai ka timata tērā. Whai muri i tērā, te mea tuatoru, ki te whai aipo, anō. A muri i tērā mea, ka haere ki te mea tōwha, kei te wera tōna tinana, tōna wairoa, he wera tōna tinana, ka timata anō te porohita o te tukino tangata.
Ki mua i te nukutanga atu a tānia ki kirikiriroa ako roi ai, i te mahi ia ki te tahi tari ki tāmaki makaurau.
Because I was in the centre of the office, I could see the lifts coming up, and when I see the lifts open, he was there. You know, and I used to freak out, and then it'll close. And then I used to run out to the lifts, jump on the lifts and go down, and then meet him down the bottom, and he's running back to the car. And I used to yell out to him and say, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I was just checking on you." And then for a while I thought, oh, okay, then, you know, I thought, oh, that was nice. You know, that was nice, checking on me, and then he'll go, oh, yeah, so, and he'll leave. You know, I thought he was being romantic or, you know, checking up on me, and I think, yeah. You're thinking he's, you know, the loving partner is checking up on you, making sure you're okay, not knowing that he wants to know where you are every day, you know, every hour of the day.
Ka kite wheriko a tānia i tana riri i a rāu i tāmaki makaurau. Engari i te tāinga atu ki kirikiriroa, tawhiti rāno ki tō tānia whānau me ona hoa, kātahi ka whakātu i te kaha o tana riri. Nā te pōturi o te putanga o tēnei momo mahi, kāore a tāneia i te ohorere i tēnei āhuare reke. Engari nā whaia, ka piki haere te kaha o ngā tuma me ngā whakarere kia riro I aia te mana kino nei.
When you're in that like a victim, you don't sort of see signs, or because you don't know what they're called. You know, it's not until they give it a label or a name to it, then you get the meaning. Then you say, hey, yeah, I remember that.
I te ekenga kino o tētahi tautohe, ka tono ia ki te hunga prehimana. Engari he wawe tana tāne ki te haere ki te kuaha, kia whakamārama atu I ona whakaro I te tuatahi.
We'd wrestled, there was glass thrown, and I'd thrown things at him, and you know, and I said to them, this is what happened. He was trying to hold me down. I want him to leave, and I want you to take him. And so they said, well, you started it. And I said, well, I have rights, and you don't have the right to come in here and talk to me like this. And so they said, and then they looked around the room and realised that they saw the law books. And they said to me, oh, you're studying law? And I said, yes. And they went, oh, okay then. And I went, yes, and I know I have rights. And I said, so can you go up there and take him? And so they said, oh, yeah, we'll take him. So they took him away.
Nā ngā prihimana te piringa wahine I tono motānia. I tana kōrero ki Roni, tētahi o ngā kaimahi, e horere rawa a tānia ki te kōrero whakamārama mo tana tāne, aha ko kāre anō rāua ki a tūtaki. He pōhehe no tānia, ko ia anake e noho pērāna, engari inae nei kei te mōhio ia, ko ia te āhua o tēnei mahi kino. E mea ohorere tēnei kōrero kia tānia, engari he mea whakangāwari hoki.
I'm not alone. I always thought that, you know, this was just, and I'm alone. No one knows what I'm going through. But it was different when I heard it from someone else. And she had told me on the phone, that's not normal. You don't deserve to be treated like that. And I thought, oh, but it's normal. I mean, because don't every male do it? She goes, no, they don't, you know. You don't deserve to be treated like that.
People know when someone's getting harmed, but often they don't want to do anything because they like them, or they've just had a bad hair day, or they don't want to upset, whatever reason or excuse it is, they need to do something. And it's trying to break through that or find out what is the fear that people all have in doing something, whether it's from the woman herself to the people around that will know what's happening.
We talk about why doesn't she leave, then we must ask ourselves, then why haven't we done anything about stopping that violence? Why haven't we called the police? Why haven't we confronted him to say, you can't do this? Why doesn't he stop his violence, and why doesn't he leave? I mean, he's only one person. She's usually, you know, with her comes all the children. So there's that mindset that we have to kind of change about how we even perceive family violence.
It was hard for me to just pack up my stuff and leave. I keep thinking it's going to change, he'll change. He was always saying after everything, the threats, everything, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. One thing with him, he was romantic. I mean, writing cards and writing a lot of cards and putting his thoughts down. But yeah, never identifying or never ever taking responsibility for the anger that he's inflicted at that time. It was always, well, you made me do this and I only care about you and that's why I do it. Or I love you, so that's why I've done this, what I've done. And I won't do it again. It was always, I won't do it again.